Referential File Management System (RFMS). RFMS is a web-based application as part of FOIS web portal for railway traffic commercial users only, which deals with the freight terminal booking profile with respect to its handling, whether for outward or inward traffic of various commodities as defined by IRCA Goods Traffic Volume 1 Part 2. RFMS application has two set of user roles, that is two levels of authorization for making changes related to the booking profile of freight terminals in the referential master data of FOIS. Number 1, zonal RFMS entry user, that is first level user. This user will enter details related with the ARNs, that is advance rate notifications issued from zonal railway from time to time in RFMS application related with the loading or unloading or different kind of commodities from freight terminals. Zonal entry level user. Steps to visit RFMS application. Zonal entry level user shall log in to the RFMS application by using the following navigation, that is visit FOIS homepage, click on internal user and select referential file management system. Now the user will be redirected to the RFMS login page. Here user will feed the username and password with location, that is zonal railway, as provided by the CAO systems office. On successful login, the user will be redirected to the RFMS homepage. Steps for modifications in the terminal booking profile. Click on Entry and select Station Booking Profile. Further, select Entry or Update of Station or Siding Booking Profile. Now, the user will enter the terminal code and press Tab key to fetch the profile details, like private siding, which shows whether the terminal is a private siding or not, independent or dependent siding, which shows whether the terminal is a independent or dependent siding, category of station or siding for wharfage, which shows whether the terminal is of category A, B, or C, handling capacity, full rake or half rake, which shows whether the station or the siding handling capacity is for full rake or for half rake, commodity allowed outward all except only, which shows whether the station or siding is allowed for which all except only or none commodities for outward traffic. Details of rake commodities along with the effective from date and effective to date needs to be provided in a palette of text boxes. User can change the commodity allowed outward, like effective from date, effective to date, in the text box palette after clicking on the checkbox against the commodity code. Similarly, commodity allowed inward, all except only, which shows whether the station or the siding is allowed for which all except only or none commodities for inward traffic. Details of rake commodities along with the effective from date and effective to date needs to be provided in a palette of text boxes. User can change the commodity allowed inward, like effective from date, effective to date, in the text box palettes after clicking on the checkbox against the commodity code. Further, there are some flags such as steel plant siding flag, which shows whether the station or a siding is a steel plant siding or not. Integrated steel plant siding flag, which shows whether the station or siding is integrated plant siding or not. Cement siding flag, which shows whether the station or a siding is a cement siding or not. Fertilizer siding flag, which shows whether the station or siding is a fertilizer siding or not. Powerhouse coal siding, which shows whether the station or a siding is a powerhouse coal siding or not. Food grain siding flag, which shows whether the station or a siding is a food grain siding or not. Colliery siding, which shows whether the station or a siding is a colliery siding or not. Pole siding, which shows whether the station or a siding is a pole siding or not. At last, the user needs to provide ARN details. User will feed the authority details basis on which new station or siding or modification in existing station or siding is being done. ARN can also be uploaded if needed with remarks, that is comments from user can be fed as it is a free field, and verified, which shows whether this information has been verified by the admin user or not. On successful submission of data, a message is being displayed for the user showing data saved successfully. Number 2, zonal RFMS admin, that is second level user. This user is the custodian of all referential master data of freight terminals related with the booking, loading and unloading of consignments, and who has the authority to validate modifications, additions, deletions in referential master data. This role is normally assigned to a senior traffic commercial officer of zonal railway. Zonal admin level user. Steps to visit RFMS as admin. Zonal admin level user shall log in to the RFMS application by using the following navigation, that is, visit the FOIS homepage, click on Internal User and select Referential File Management System. Now, the admin will be redirected to the RFMS login page. Here, admin will feed the username and password with location as zonal railway as provided by the CAO systems office. On successful login, the admin will be redirected to the RFMS admin homepage. Steps for modification in terminal booking profile. Click on verify and select station booking profile and further select entry or update of station or siding booking profile. Further, admin will select terminal code for approval. Thereafter, data for the selected terminal is fetched and shown for any modification, if any. The booking profile details screen as shown to the zonal admin level user is shown to admin user for review, changes and finalization. Admin reviews all the relevant information and finalize booking profile for the terminal. Admin also need to provide ARN authority information like authority number, ARN date, authority by, and remarks. All the fields are mandatory and upload the ARN if required. Admin to finally approve terminal booking profile changes to be made effective in FOIS application. At last, on successful approval of data, a message is shown to the admin, that is, data approved successfully.